Hello, everybody. Damn. 30 seconds. You got me, Chicken Yale. What up, everybody? Hey, thank you, Darlene Valenzuela. Hello, NJCourts. Hello, everyone. I appreciate that. Hold on. Was that a super chat or super sticker? Let me see here. I can actually see those here. I believe. Actually, hold on. I got my laptop here because I forgot on the... Oh, I see it. It's a super chat. Let me like it really quick. Give it some love. And Darlene, this Gavel Slam goes out to you, my friend. Hold on, I got to be gentle because I got plants and stuff on this table. So, there you go. And as a matter of fact, I want to say a big thank you. We had a supporter over the week that donated after one of the live streams. So it was one of our replay gang or part of one of our replay crew. And a big thank you to Vanessa for a $30 Venmo donation. So thank you. And that one, I think Vanessa said specifically wanted to go towards helping with our project here. So I did use $10 of that 30 to purchase some planting soil. So I'll show you guys what I got here in a second. So thank you so much, Darlene Valenzuela, and thank you so much for Vanessa for your donations. Much appreciated. And this Gavel Slam goes out to you, Vanessa. Thank you so much. Oh, wait, I had to be gentle. Sorry. All right, but I want to say a big thank you. Hello to Ryan. Thank you for everybody for joining me tonight. I see you. Welcome, my friend. What up, White Sammy Sosa? Oh, I got a really cool update for you guys. I can't wait. What up, Chicken Yale? What up, Sunshinery? I think, did I already say hello, I see you? If I didn't, hello. I'm sorry. What up, Chicken Yale? What up, Cesar? Good to see you, my friend. All right, so, let's see here. Just want to make sure I got everything here. I tried to come out as prepared as I could, so that way I wasn't too, unprepared and spending a lot of time just being boring. So I think I got everything ready to go. Most importantly, I got the magical beans waiting for us. Those I had to be gentle with because I'm trying not to have them sink. No big deal if they do. I got some tweezers to pick out the seeds, but I've got some good news. Oh man, did I already whack? Oh, there they are. We've got some, I think they call them seedlings going on. We've got some little roots starting to pop out. So we've got start of hopefully a successful outdoor grow. We had a lot of naysayers saying that even the techniques of me even germinating these seeds might not work. But thank you for everybody that sent over those positive vibes because I think we got what we were looking for. I don't know. I'll show you guys. So let me show you. Let me go get them really quick. I'll be right back. But cheers to everybody. It is Thursday night, right? Okay, yeah, tomorrow's Friday. I've got a court update. Did not forget. I've been waiting for some important news. We'll just call it that. Fingers crossed I'll get that important news tomorrow. And if I do, regardless if I do or not, I'm still going to be doing my court update. I wanted to do it on Wednesday or Thursday, but I'm waiting. So tomorrow's Friday. If I don't get my good news by tomorrow, then I won't see it till after the weekend. But either way, I will be doing a court news update. So if anybody has any court news related questions, I'll try to answer as many as I can. But if I don't, or if I hold off on some, not trying to be rude, it's just that I'll be going over that most likely tomorrow. Just drinking some Simply Lemonade. Actually, this probably tastes good with some adult beverage mixed in with it, but not tonight. But cheers to everybody. I hope some of y'all having some adult beverages tonight. Enjoy. All right. So let me show you. Actually, before I screw this up, let me show you the magical beans first. So I want to show you guys these things as they are, and then we'll transport them over to my little project table. What up, Roofer? Good to see you, my friend. All right, so check out what we got going on right now. Let me turn. All right. So, oh, man. Ooh, that was my fault. Almost smashed my beans there. So I've been storing my magical beans in here for the last 3 days. And look what's happened. It's a little hard to see because there's not that much light. Hold on, let me make some light. Oh, shit. Come on, dude. I've been doing good for 3 days, and now I'm going to fuck them up. Oh, my gosh. All right. Hopefully there's some light. It's a little hard to see. I'm going to zoom in, but you see those little roots there? Oh, yeah. So it's time to plant those bad boys. As a matter of fact, the ones in here actually came out really good. These got some long roots. I can already see them through the bag. See the roots there? Yes, that is correct. Naysayers always lose. But I'm not going to lie. I didn't even know what the hell I was doing either. But I followed the tutorial that I was watching, as best as I could. And it seems to have worked. All right, so let's get these bad boys. Pretty much tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to move these into a little pot. I've got one that's like a clay one, like a real one. Then we're going to make our own little kind of MacGyver type of planting pots. They'll work. Remember, the whole goal to this project is to spend the least amount of money and use the least amount of energy and time to hopefully produce the most amount of smoke. We're going to plant these or move these into a little planting pot. I've got some real good, I hope it's good stuff for some plantings. It's not topsoil. It's not just shit soil. It's real, seed. It's meant for, seeds, planting, start, soil, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to bring these outside tomorrow, let them start getting some of that natural sun, because these aren't going to be an indoor grow. So I'm not going to start them off with indoor lights. I'm just going to put them straight outside, and hopefully they start growing. For the ones that I planted outside, those haven't broke dirt. Obviously, if they even are like this underneath, those might even have more than a week before they might break dirt. They might not even break dirt, period. But at least we know we've got some that hopefully we can get going the right way. And then the next step after this, I guess, is going to be, once we can get hopefully a little plant growing in the cup, is to transplant that cup into the outside, patch of dirt that I will have ready for these, once they're ready to transplant. We did already kind of mess around with that little patch in part 1 of this series. I probably need to throw some more topsoil in there, but we'll see. We'll just go as we go. All right. It's a weed. It grows. That's what I said, Roofer. I said, I don't think it'd be that hard to mess up. Now, I understand the quality of the weed is a different thing. Obviously, the more love, the better components as far as the soil you use. They've got some fancy little organic, juices and stuff you can feed into your plants, which I know works. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that shit doesn't work. It's just the stuff costs money. And at this point of my stage and being a yerba grower, we'll just call it at that, for my first time. This is my first grow, regardless indoor, outdoor. I just want to get a feeling for it. So we're just doing it the cheap, easy way. These seeds came free of charge as part of the last 2 ounces of weed we got from our not April Fools. God, why am I having so much trouble remembering that holiday? It's where we get to drink, and if you're Irish, you even have more fun. St. Paddy's Day. Damn it. I don't know why I get April Fools and St. Paddy's Day always confused. But anyways, we scored 2 ounces for $60, let me remind you. And again, for 2 ounces for $60, I was expecting some seeds, and thankfully we did. So we got a nice little sack of seeds. We didn't have to pay money for those, and those are what we're working with. So thank you, Sunshinery. All right, see, and oh yeah, no, they're starting. Yeah, all right. So let's start to move this. We're gonna kind of be gentle. I'm sure these are gonna start dropping. I don't want them to go all the way to the bottom. It's not like it's gonna do anything. It's just easier to grab them from the top. And so pretty much the way this worked was, I put these seeds in here, no specific way, just poured them into this cup of water, and I let them sit there for 3 days. And what's supposed to happen is you want them to float, because half of the seed gets air and the other half of it is submerged in the water. And so now that we've got some light, you guys can see better, but there you go. That's what we're working with. Then, of course, we tried 2 different ways to germinate, which both worked great. So putting them in a moist paper towel and keeping it moist worked. And then using putting it in a cup worked. All right. This, if you're just wondering why this is here, is just, it looked pretty. This is what we got free of charge when we went to go to the Ag Day. That's another live stream you can check out if you didn't watch it with us. But, what I'm going to be doing is this. I got some potting mix, and see, it's even the seed starting stuff. So it's not even just regular potting mix. This is seed starting. Hey, good, Sunshinery. I'm glad to see. Like I said, use me as your tutorial for dummies. We'll call this Growing Ganja for Dummies by NJCourts. What up, Alex? It's an old school method. If they float, they will germinate. If they sink, it's dead. And you know what's funny is I've heard that method kind of works and doesn't, because well, here's what I've heard. I've even heard the opposite. I've heard if they sink, that means they're healthier because they're full and they're not dried up. So they've got moisture in them, so they'll sink. And the ones that float are the ones that have no moisture and they're dead. So I've heard get the ones that sink. Then I've heard like what you said. You want the ones that float, and the ones that sink are the ones you don't want. Then the one that I saw was just let them float. You don't want them to sink. And the ones that float, they'll grow the little tails. And those are the ones you do. So I'm glad to know, because I was getting confused. And it makes more sense, because obviously, look at the floaters are the ones that grew, right? And the ones that sank didn't grow shit. So, Alex, you are correct. All right, so here's what we're going to be using for our little flower pots. Like I said, we're going to get as raw and archaic as we can here, which just is another phrase from me that means ghetto. I had a nice, oh yeah, it's drying. I've got a clay pot. I was going to say I don't have too many ghetto pots, but I'm going to cut these here in half and use these plastic. You know, we're also recycling, so it's a good way to recycle too. We're going to be recycling these plastic jugs here and using them as, little pots to get our seeds started. I'm going to cut these little water bottles in half. And then, of course, I've got the couple of some professional, well, I wouldn't say professional, but just, I guess you could say, real garden pots here. Let me show you. Sorry. We live and learn, exactly. That's my motto. I've got a little clay pot here. Then I've got one of these little plastic pots here. All right? So, got a couple ones already made, and then we got to make a couple of our own. But let's just get the ones that we already got made going, and then we'll worry about these. Actually, no, I kind of like to be prepared. So let's just cut these in half, get everything ready to go. Then we'll add soil to everything, and then we'll just at the same time plant all our seeds. It'll be easier that way. Oh, and let me actually adjust this dono goal. So again, I'm going to be adding the $5 from Darlene Valenzuela's dono today. And then, of course, I'm going to add 20 because I used 10 of that already to buy this potting soil from the $30 that Vanessa sent us over from Venmo for this project. So that should be, what, plus 25, 75 of 250. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Again, I appreciate everybody's support on the epic road trip dono goal. We've got a couple of weeks to reach that. And hopefully we'll be heading out on that, and it will be a lot of fun as promised. All right, let me just make sure I didn't miss any messages or anything. All right, cool. At such a young age, the roots cannot take direct sunlight. They may still work, but better odds of your pot is not clear. I got it. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, hell. I guess I could always put some duct tape. You know what I mean? Good. You know what? See, that's thinking. That makes total sense, Alex. We'll leave a couple not covered, but we'll cover a couple of the other ones just for shits and giggles and see, if it makes a big difference or not. Hold on, I'll be right back, y'all. Let me get some duct tape. Solo cups work, taper spray, paint works good. Yeah, I know. I was looking for solo cups and I didn't have any. But yeah, there's a lot of cool, I know, and I saw somebody sent me some information on some other cool ways you can also make different planting pots. Cheers. On my 420 smokers. All right, enough of me. Let's go back to our project. Okay. Man, look at this table here. Looks like we're gonna fucking make a science experiment here, which we kind of are. All right, so we got seeds here. Let's be careful with these. We don't want to knock those over. So let's take that gavel off here so we're not tempted to gavel slam the table, but any donations received will still get gavel slams. I'm not going to discontinue that. All right, so let's cut these bad boys in half. All right. Did you test your seeds for the... No, I did not, Chicken Yale. Unfortunately, I have not. Now, I have smoked the THC that came from these seeds. So I would assume if they did have something kind of bad on them, I would kind of probably not feel too well, wouldn't I? I don't know. I'll read into that. I didn't read too much into that yet. Just kind of the information you've given me about it. All right. At this point, we'll just convert to scissors. All right, so we got 1 cup. 1 cup, 2 cup, so how many other people in chat are working on a grow, indoor or outdoor? And if you don't want to say yes or no, you don't have to, but if you do, I'm curious to see how many other people. Because if there are some others, I definitely would love to have you guys, whenever you get something going, send me some pictures. And we can compare. That'd be kind of cool. I guess you could even save the other side, too, if you had the cap. My mom takes the caps off and donates it to another program. That's why I don't have them, but I guess if we had them, I could screw them on here and use this other side. I'd still have to put some drainage holes in there. Or this would kind of be just good like that with some big drainage hole there. I drew hydroponics in my garage. Nice. So we got Roofer, Alex, 2 people so far. I think Sunshiner said you were also working on one. So that's what, 3, 4 with me? All right. Hell yeah. All right. So I already got 3 of these little small ones cut. I just got to cut some drainage holes. I'm just going to get these big ones rinsed out really quick. Give me a second. I'll be right back. And then we'll have some bigger ones. All right, I heard my phone beeping in the room next door. Let's see. Basically, a table sitting on top of a tank with submersible pump where I flood the tabletop with nutrient water 45 minutes, then it drains back in the tank. Interesting. So you don't use an actual anything. Let's see here. So you're using gravity, Alex. So let me ask you this. You're not using then a pump or anything then that uses batteries or electricity other than for the lights, I would assume. Oh, nice. I just got a pic. Damn, Roofer. Beautiful, man. Oh, man. Now you got me really fucking... I just seen Roofer's pic. Dude, those look beautiful, man. Hopefully mine are going to turn out like that. Aquarium pump. Poor man's hydro tubs work. I saw them at that. I'm yelling. Sorry, I don't know why I'm getting deaf now. Worst and worst. Honestly, I'm not even kidding. I need to go get my hearing tested. I'm just a little scared to see what the results are going to be, because most likely I'm probably going to have to get a hearing aid. When we went to that agricultural open house, they had a hydroponic station, and they had a really simple and easy little setup that looked nice. I took some pictures of it, but I want to see how they did that one. But yeah, no, I mean, it looked like you can do a simple setup, and I've seen some pretty complicated ones too. When it drains, gravity does the job, so you don't need a pump to bring it back down. Got it. All right. So I just finished rinsing these bad boys out. Let's cut this. Let's see, we'll make this one. I guess we'll just cut it from the neck. We'll make these ones a pretty big one here, just in case my other ones are too small. At least I got a planter, or at least like a little pot that's big. As long as we get one of these to work, I mean, the more the merrier. I'm allowed to have, I think we said, what, 4 to 6 grown adult plants. I mean, if one grows, that's fine, you know, but we want to give as many chances for these plants to grow as we can. I've been told that I might even be planting everything a little too late. So I guess we're going to find out here shortly. I grow indoors in the winter and outside in the Ozarks the rest of the year. Cool. I don't even use soil on my point. I'm using cocoa pellets. See, I've seen a lot of people using the cocoa stuff too when I was starting to read a little bit more about this. As far as for, like, you know, getting your seeds going. All right, this one we'll do right here. But I'll tell you what, I thought the hardest part for me was just going to get the seeds germinating. And I'm, you know, I know this sounds kind of, you know, stupid, because I know we've got some pretty experienced growers in here, but, you know, for a guy like me, I was excited to see them germinate, because I didn't even know if I was going to get to that part. Which I'm sure for most of you guys is the easiest part, but you know what I mean? You got to start somewhere. All right. Cool. So here we go. I've got my pots ready to go. We've just got to get some little vent holes cut in them. And then we'll start filling up soil and getting these seeds put in them. Just kind of wanted to chill and hang out with you guys. I was going to do this in the morning, but in case I get my info early in the morning that I'm needing to complete my court news update for the week, I'll probably be doing a morning update. If I don't get it by the morning, then I'm going to wait and most likely be doing a evening update, or, you know, mid-afternoon. And then I still have to coordinate with a channel that's wanting to put me on for like an interview, or I don't know if they do a podcast, what they kind of do. But I got a request from a channel that wanted, I guess, do an interview with me. And I think they want to do it over the weekend. So if I do get that coordinated and set up, I'll post those details for you guys, because I'd love for you guys to come and hang out there, and would love, you know, some support for my homies. But I'll wait and just, before I put out any details, I'll wait and just make sure everything gets coordinated. But if you're watching, I did not forget. I actually will get in contact with you after this stream to let you know how my weekend's going to be as far as schedule. No Mercy Sheep, welcome Fisham, welcome to some new names coming in the chat. Yeah, I'm always welcome people when I have interviews. So I'm, you know, if anybody ever asks me, I'm always down, you know. All right. I was thirsty. We just got back from a long walk, me and the pups. All right. so let's do some little vent holes here. Guess we don't really need anything fancy, just a couple at the bottom like this one. Guess I'll just follow the contour of this line here. I'm just going to pretty much just follow these lines right here. Try not to cut myself. Roofer, I saw some purpleness in your buds, man. Is that a purple kush or anything with the purple name in it? Those things look beautiful, man. All right, then we'll cut out a little hole. Sorry, I'm yelling again. Depending on your water, you may need to buffer water down or up with a pH solution. Yeah, so that's going to be my next thing that I'm going to start researching into is going to be, once these start hopefully flowering or budding, you know, what I'm going to have to start feeding these things so that they grow, you know. Like I said, I want to do this as simple as I can and raw, but hey, you know, if I can make like a homemade little mix that's simple and not expensive that I can feed the plants, then I want to take care of them. You know what I mean? Especially if we've done a lot of work. I don't want to let them just fucking die or go to shit just because I needed to make sure the pH balance was right. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm definitely looking into a lot of stuff like that. Oh, man, I think I'm going to just end up making it worse trying to cut. I think this is fine. That's enough drainage. Let's not make this too difficult. It's just drainage holes, NJ. No, this is going to be outdoor. Outdoor grow. Outdoor grow. As a matter of fact, I've already put some seeds just for shits and giggles, just straight into some topsoil dirt mixed with some native dirt outside already in the little flower bed I have set up for this, to see if I could just grow them straight from the seed directly from the bed. And we'll see how that goes. But then we did these other ways to germinate the seeds, which obviously have worked. But I have been, you know, feeding those ones outside water every day. I'd imagine if we just barely got these to start germinating, those ones to break dirt will probably take at least another week. All right, let's get this other one with a little drainage hole. I'm literally just doing this right here. If you're just wondering what I'm doing, just trying to, it's easier to do it with this little bit down from me so I don't cut my finger, but let me show you. I'm just going down the contour of these little lines down here and just cutting little drainage slits. And then I'm going back and just making them a little wider. Just doing that. Did I get this one? I don't recommend doing it this way. This is not the safest way of cutting something like this, but for the camera's purposes. All right. That one's done. We just got to get our big ones here. Dang, holy schmoly. All right, Roofer, enough's enough, man. Now you're rubbing it in. That looked dope. Holy crap. Well, you got me excited if I can get my backyard looking like that. Let's see if that worked. I'll send them. I'll forward them here in a second. I'll be right back. I'm going to put a little water in here and just make sure these, at least it drains a bit. Yeah. We definitely need to widen those. Now I'll use the scissors. Oh yeah, perfect. Hell yeah. I used the knife. What I did was, let me show you what I did in case you're kind of following me here, is I used the knife here, and I used it just to kind of, I poked down in it and just cut like a very thin slit into this groove. And then now what I'm using, and you can see where I did it right now, then I took my scissors and then I used the slit that I already cut in with the knife, and then I just punched in the scissor, which widened up that right there. So perfect. Made the perfect little slit for a drainage. Hey, thank you so much. We just got a donation here. Let me just give some love back. Thank you so much. This donation came from Nenny Paz. Thank you so much for that $5 Cash App. Thank you. And where's my, hold on. Spam them if you got them, chat. Thank you so much, Nenny. This goes out to you, my friend. Actually, I'm going to do it like on the air, so that way, because I got a bunch of shit here and I don't want to knock the seeds. This gavel slam goes out to you. This is going to be an air slam. Doof, 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 doof. Let me update that dono goal. Heck yeah, got us right to an even 80. I appreciate that, my friend. And again, thank you everybody who has supported this dono goal and all our continued support, all the members of the jury. I appreciate all your monthly continued support. There we go. Gavel, gavel, gavel time. All right. Let me get these little. All right, these actually little homemade planners. I was almost gonna buy some planners, because they weren't too expensive. They're just like, you can get like an 8-pack at Lowe's, for like, I think $4 or $5. But like I said, the more money we can save, the better. And we're recycling too, so helping a little bit of Mother Earth and saving some money. So why not? Now, if you don't got the time to do what we're doing, sure. I don't think $4 is too bad for 7 to 10 planners, All right, so that one's good. Let's get this one done. Dude, I've seen Cottonmouth Kings a couple of times. I saw him in Aspen once in this. It was like a ski tour that the college went on, and it's like, no way I could ever afford a ski in Aspen. But on this like ski tour, they stuff like 5 or 6 of you in one of those fancy condos up there, and that's what makes it affordable. They make it look like in the picture you're each going to get your own bed, your own room, but no, it's literally a 1-bedroom condo with 6 dudes or chicks, whatever, in there. And then, which, hey, it doesn't matter, because most of the time you're just partying it up and you're just passed out in there. But anyways, one of the nights they had Cottonmouth King out there performing. It was badass. It was out in the snow and stuff, and yeah, they're badass. They even had that one guy that just is on stage just smoking and dancing, man. That must be the fucking most chillest job. Go tour with the Cottonmouth Kings and all your job is to just dance and fucking get high. My type of job. I've never, not that I don't like them, I've just never gotten into or listened too much of Fish or Jerry Garcia. Obviously, I know who they are, but never been to a concert, and sorry, I'm just trying to cut down. This plastic's hard. Golly, holy schmoly. All right, this is the one you cut yourself with. You gotta be careful. God damn. All right. Oh, what the fuck? This shit's like gonna... It just broke the tip of the blade here that I'm using. Wow. What the... Dude. That's insane. What is this shit? I'm not kidding you. Well, that sucks. That was a nice blade I just fucking busted. Oh, man. Yeah, we might have to make the vent holes on this one somewhere else because that's kind of getting to be a little weird. Jerry Garcia passed away, right? Okay, I was going to say, I don't know when he did, but I might not even have been old enough to even see him before he passed. But I don't know about Fish. Did you guys know that O.J. Simpson passed away today? Oh, here, I can show you guys where my little area is here. Let me bring you guys down here. Oh, I got to get you guys on the charger, too. I don't want to lose you guys. All right. All right, so we're almost done with the boring stuff, even though I know this might be boring to some people. But again, I appreciate you guys hanging out. All right. But we're going to get to planting now. Let me just get some holes here really quick. Since I couldn't do it on the bottom here, I got to do them on the sides. Now let me just widen these up with the scissors. Excuse me. It's an arts and crafts time with NJ. Alright. Alright. I think this one's going to need to be widened a bit. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a lot of drainage on this one here. This plastic was freaking tough plastic, man, I'll tell you that. Alright, there we go. Now it's working. Just have to cut the little slits myself. What up, Zero's Nightmare? Planning some good food? Absolutely. Ow! Well, we're trying to. But absolutely. And man, I've been getting a lot of pictures from a lot of you guys with your guys' little gardens. That's getting me hyped up, man. I hope mine's going to look like that. But yeah, if you're just coming in, what we're working on is, and I'll show you here, is we just got done with I would call it a successful germination of some seeds that we're now going to plant into some potting soil that's specifically meant for seedlings or seeds. And then we're going to I guess we're going to put these outside tomorrow morning to get some sun, and then let these start getting used to being outside, because these are eventually, once they start growing a bit, are going to get transplanted, if that's the word you use, to the outside bed, or an outside garden bed. All right, I think I got this one kind of done, and then now we'll start filling up dirt, the fun part. All right. Yeah, this is enough drainage down here. All right, we've got some drainage now. So here's what we're working with. Whoops. Let me clean up my mess here. All right. I can recycle all these tops. Ow. Getting old, man. Knees starting to crack when I get up. All right. We've got these ones down here. We've got this one right here. And then we're going to cover some of these with duct tape just because of the whole light thing. That was a nice tip earlier. And we'll leave some uncovered. And then if you're just joining us right now, if you're wondering, well, what are you going to be planting? Well, let me show you. These are the seeds that we were germinating earlier. Sorry, I got the extended battery on here, so this cable kind of drags my gimbal a bit. There you go. Hey, Queen Danny. So, I am hoping to be able to share something very exciting with you guys tomorrow. I'll just put it that way. No, not yet, Sunshinery. He has not. All right, so that's what we're working with. And then I've got some that were germinating in here that you can see the little tails growing from. That was the old, paper towel, moist paper towel, and a little plastic baggie method. Oh, yeah. Trust me. It'll be a great... Hopefully, like I said... fingers crossed tomorrow. If not, it'll be next week. But it is coming, my friend. It is coming. Oh, Cheeto. Oh, I thought you said Cheeto is out with the cops. Chops. Yeah, definitely could have some breaking news with that, Cesar. You're right. Man, that dude never learns. I'll tell you what, man. All right. Guess I need to charge up my my binky. Let me get that started. I got a new battery. I got one of these new little. It's not as, it doesn't have as big as battery as my other binky, so you got to charge it up more. Which, you know, I didn't think that was a big issue, but man, I'm telling you now, it's getting kind of annoying. Now I see why it's worth the extra money to get the vapes that got the better battery in them. But I was being a cheapo, so it was my fault. But I do miss my other vape, man. That thing was badass. Eventually just busted on me, but I had that thing forever. Plus, this is one of those cheap ones where you got to use these things here to charge it. Versus my other one just had one of the USB-C ports on it. So, a lot easier, and it charged quicker. Alright, so let's get this on an extended battery. So this is what I got to do to charge something like this up. Kind of silly. Oh, shit. That's funny. So now Kick's starting to ban. They're starting to care a little bit about what people are doing on their platform. I thought that's why a lot of those streamers were going to Kick, was because Kick seemed to be tolerant of a lot more tolerant of a lot of stuff that generally YouTube and these other platforms like Twitch wouldn't allow. That's why I didn't think they were going to do very good, you know? Because one, they're paying all these guys and girls a lot of fucking cash. And I don't know where they're getting all this cash to pay these people from. And then they don't really care for what a lot of these people do, which eventually that's going to catch up to you. But, hey, we'll see. Alright, so now we're just going to duct tape a few of these. What up, burn victims? Skeet Life Asia. Hey, well, I mean, I didn't, what is it called when you trick people in the thumbnail? I didn't do any clickbait, right? It does say planting weed plants. I don't know how much fun that could be. But yeah, it could be boring for some people. I agree. But you know what? The cool thing is, there's a little button on the top right-hand corner of your app. You can click on that, and you can see yourself out. Or you can hang out. Because I'm sure you'll be back tomorrow morning when I do my breaking news alert, right? Those aren't too boring. But you at least seem like a kind of a fun troll, so you can hang. Hey, you know what? I should send Eddie my channel link and be like, yo, Eddie, check it out. 500 vids. Or should I, or do I need to make like a highlight reel? You know, like the football players, you know? Like when they sell themselves to the recruiters. Hey, don't get me wrong, man. I'm not going to say no to a deal if he was to say right now if you want one. All right. Almost done. I'm going to just cover 2 of these and one of the big ones. And then we'll start throwing some dirt in this bad boy. Oh, did you guys see what's his face getting get mollywopped pretty good? He's speaking of kick streamers. He's one of the British streamers. I forgot his name. He's one of them ones that's got a big mouth, always talking shit. And Geezer tried to stream snipe him and did a pretty bad attempt of it. Failed at that. But some other dude just mollywopped that guy. Man, what is his name? I almost want to say it has the name. It's Eddie or something too, if I'm not mistaken. Jeez. No, Mike. Something Mike or something. This late at night with me, I'm horrible at names. Alright, so we're just going to cover this one big one. I've got 2 of these small ones covered. Just so that the light doesn't get into them, you know. Hey, Darlene, thank you. Heal Mike, thank you, Nate G. Nate G coming with the save. Darlene, thank you so much. Give me a second here. I'm going to go check out your sticker. I have to jump over to my laptop so I can see the super sticker when I'm using the Prism stream. So let's go check it out. And you know what to do in chat. Spam them gavels if you got them. All right, let's check it out. Probably have to get my password back in there. Give me 1 second here. And then we'll update that dono goal. I appreciate that, Darlene. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I see it. I like it. Oh, an egghead just for me. All right. Let me spam some gavels. There we go. Hell yeah. And then let's update. Oh yeah, let me get my gavel here. And I can definitely give you a gavel slam here. This gavel slam goes out to you, Darlene. Thank you so much for that $5 super sticker, my friend. Oh. Doesn't hit as hard when on the soft carpet. All right, let's update this dono go here. There we go. Hell yeah. Yeah, it'll definitely be a lot of fun. So, like I said, for the haters watching right now, stick around for this road trip coming up, because I think even you guys are going to at least, you might not say it, but, you know, I know deep inside of you, you're going to be like, oh man, that was pretty sick, man. I must admit. Now, I'm not going to tell him that. I'm going to still say he's a loser, but I know deep inside you're going to be like, oh, dude, that was pretty sick. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't cover my vents here. All right, that would have been silly of me if I would have covered the vents. All right, so we're good. Let's start planting. So we got these pots here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pots that we're going to plant here, all right? So let's fill these up with some dirt, and then we're going to carefully take our little germinated magical bean seeds and drop them in there. Do you think OJ did it or no? Oh, definitely. That's my opinion. I was wondering if that guy was going to do a deathbed confession and finally just fess up to it. I mean, didn't he fess up to it in his book that he wrote? If I'm not mistaken. Then, you know, they found him civilly in civil court. They found him guilty. So, all right. So let's cut the corner of this so we can do this kind of carefully here since we're on the carpet. Dono goal is up here on the top left-hand corner, Nenny Pause. It disappears and reappears. Do you see it? Let me know if you do, because if you don't see it, then I need to fix something. Okay, cool. I was like, oh man, this whole time nobody's been able to see it. And thank you so much earlier for your donation, my friend. All right, so I'm going to use one. Actually, I should just use one of these cups. Yeah, let's do this the smart way. Let's use a cup to cup out the dirt instead of trying to pour it in. Oh man, this shit already looks like it's going to be a mess. Well, that's why we're doing it over this black trash bag. I just don't want to waste any dirt if I don't have to. And I guess if you're wondering what makes this so special, because it's seeding potting mix versus like regular potting mix, is I guess this is a lot lighter mix versus like even like, for example, topsoil, which you could still use soil, those types of soil, but it doesn't have a lot of, I guess, large chunks of, you know, whatever they put, you know, into the soil for some of those other ones that are going to keep the, you know, the seedling from, you know, makes it easier to break the dirt and come out when the dirt's a lot lighter and not full of a bunch of stuff that could block it. Kind of like why you use peat moss, you know, and those little, what do they call it? There's that other stuff. Kind of looks like the styrofoam pellets. All right, see? Now we're getting the fun stuff. Get to play with dirt. So this says right here, especially, let me read this with you guys. That's why, you know, I could have been cheap, but I didn't want to, because I know this is the important stuff here. So it says seed starting potting mix, specially formulated for fast root development. Start your own seeds and plants. Ready to use, lightweight. See, that's what's important. It's lightweight premium mix, excellent for germinating vegetable, flower, and herb seeds, and for starting leaf, stem, and root cutlings. Which I actually want to propagate this bad boy here. So maybe you guys can help me with that. Should have painted, oh man, Sunshinery, you're right. You know what? At the minimum, I can put stickers on this bad boy. Oh, and I got some cool ones. Hey, so thank you for that idea. All right, let's get these bigger ones. Let's get these big ones filled first. I'm going to use this plastic cup. Seems to work better. Oh, man, I forgot I was going to even recycle some of those cups that I got from the Ag Day. Remember, I got a bunch of free cups? Well, at least I can use those for drinking cups now. But those would have been really good too. But at least we got to recycle some stuff here, so makes me feel better. Oh, man. Well, that was shitty. I just dropped a bunch of this shit down. So, and I'm not packing this down. Just kind of letting it, just a little light. All right. Yes, please. Thank you. If you're enjoying the stream, I'd much appreciate if you don't mind hitting that like button. Tells me I'm doing an all right job. Plus, I think it does really help with the algorithm. I've noticed a lot of videos that get a lot of likes on them seem to get a lot more views, so it helps. It helps. And I always appreciate it, so thank you guys. Yeah, you can tell the difference between this potting soil and that like topsoil I used. It's a lot lighter. Woo, we almost got some on the carpet. That's what I didn't want. All right, how's that looking? That one's, I think, pretty good right there. All right, heck yeah, we're moving along. Let's go. Hard work, work. Gonna grow some weed. Hard work, work. No, you didn't hear that. It's legal. So yes, I don't give a fuck. We're gonna grow some of that yerba. Hard work, work. So we ain't gotta pay the man no taxes. Every time I put my hand out for some of that green sticky weed, 'cause it'll be free, organically grown by me. That was horrible. All right. Hard work, work. Hard work, work. All right. Got just one more of these bad boys. And that gives us some more extra of this stuff. This good dirt here that we can recycle. Or not recycle, but use for some other projects. Like propagating my other plant up there. Well, not even a plant, my succulent, to be specific in terms. Now, again, these are just to get our seeds started. Once they start growing, I guess in what you'd call a cutling, right? That's when we're going to, I don't know if that's what it is called or not, but once they start growing a little bit bigger, we're going to then pretty much transplant them from here into the outdoor flower bed. But in the meantime, these aren't going to be grown indoor. I'm going to be letting these sit outside so that they get used to the weather. They get used to that outdoor sun right away, and they're ready to go, hopefully. All right, this one could use a little bit more dirt. All right. And now we'll fill up the one I was using as my dirt cup here. Oh, I need to update that dono goal, right? Did I update it yet? Wait, I think I did. Yeah, no, I did update it. I did update it. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can just by hand put some of this dirt in this cup. Man, I can't believe I managed to still get dirt on here. As careful as I was trying to be. Well, I'm glad I used a black trash bag, because I had a feeling that was going to happen. All right. But it's all right. We're picking it up by hand here, slowly but surely. Now the fun part comes, my friends. Now we get to put those little magical beans into these little magical bean cups full of some of that good stuff. And then we put some of that magical water, bean juice, I call it, some bean juice. And then we cross our fingers and pray to the magical bean gods that in a few months we'll have some magical bean sprouts. All right. Have you guys been seeing on your Instagram, if you have Instagram, your feeds, they've been advertising I guess they're going to have a premiere of it come out in certain theaters, but supposedly it's going to be released in all movie theaters. It's it looked pretty cool. It's supposed to be like a trippy movie based on it's got a bunch of like Bigfoot or Sasquatches that are like playing the characters of the movie, and it's like animated to trip you out. Pretty much it's supposed to be watching these Sasquatch, Bigfoot pretty much trip out in the forest, and they encourage you to be, hallucinating when you go watch the movie, I guess. So yeah, I don't need to be high to be watching it. I mean, I might smoke, but it looked pretty cool just watching it. Kind of like that Electric Playhouse place we went to. I had fun just watching those visual graphics without being, under shrooms. But don't get me wrong, a little microdose would have been cool. But yeah, it looked really cool. I don't know the name of it, but yeah, I was just thinking about that right now. All right. Let's kind of clean up our area. I did clean up my area. Let's just move this out of the way so you guys can see better. So this is what we're working with here. All right. Get you guys a better little view. And let's bring down the bean seeds here. So for my my growers in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but what I have seen is that, and maybe it doesn't even matter, but what I want to do is plant with the sprout going down, and so that technically the seed is sitting up. Sprout down, seed up. And they said to do about like a little inch and a half at the most, little hole. I'd say about an inch. You don't want it too deep, but you don't want it too to the top. Yeah, that one looks good. All right, so this is what I did. I just put a little hole in there. Here's our little bean sprouts. See, they've already got our germination there. I'm going to carefully grab, I got these little tweezers here, so I'm going to pull one out from here, and I'm going to drop it in there. Actually, let's grab one from the bag really quick, because these ones got some pretty gnarly sprouts on here. Check it out. If this doesn't work, it was the Miracle Grow. Sometimes Miracle Grow can be a little too hot for a seedling, meaning too much nutrients. Okay. Well, and that's why I'm glad at least at the minimum I got the seed one. You know what I mean? Because definitely I think I would be a lot concerned about that for sure if I got one of their, some other type of soil. All right. So let's open this up carefully. I'm being very careful here, although it doesn't look like it. Let's see what we got. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Those are some bean sprouts, baby. Ooh, one of them even has like a little leaf growing. Do you think they're too big? No, these look perfect. I'm going to start with these bad boys. Oh, this one's even got look at. Do you think this is too late? This one already sprouted out. Alex, what do you think? I think it's all right. See if that works. Let's do another one here. I'm stuffing my face. That's probably what I'm going to do next after this. And the guy said to grab them by the beans. Oh, this one looks pretty gnarly. This one looks like a big one here. Okay. Okay. Let's get another one here. I'll do one more from these ones here, and then I'll start using the ones in the cup. Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that one I buried right underneath it. I buried the seed just underneath a little bit of soil, because that one still wasn't like these ones that are already kind of popping up. All right, now let's do our little cup here. But these ones, I'm going to use the ones from the germinated ones in the cup. Let's go down here. There's our next victim right here. There's this really good one right here that I want. Oh, man. Woo! Try to aim the taproot down. I am. That one was a little bit more difficult. All right, let's try this one here. Get me a good one here. A nice, long, thick taproot. I like this one right here. Perfect. All right, that one I feel. Good job not touching the root. Yeah, I know. I think on this other one, I touched it a little bit on this one here. I don't really like as confident on this one here, but we'll see. On the other ones, I have not touched the root. I've been really careful. Like that one I just did, I felt really good about that one. All right. So let's do this one here, and then we just got one more big one. I'm going to drop one from the paper towel, because these ones in the paper towel look solid. Those roots are like a lot bigger and deeper. This one, the seed already came off of the top as I was trying to... Actually, we'll put a little bit more dirt in there. Most growers plant in April and harvest in September. I'm doing outdoor, so I think I'm doing it all right on the timing then. Cool. All right, so that one I can have a little bit out because it's already broken. Just needs a little bit of sun now, water, and... All right. And let's plant one in this big one here. Should we get one from in here? Or one of the bigger ones? Let's try one of these bigger ones. Oh, no, the root broke on that one. We'll try this one here. Try them out the water. Well, then I'm happy on my timing so far. Good. All right, which one of these do I want? This one looks pretty solid. Oh, I'm knocking them all to the bottom. The one I want is being a little butthead. I might have to just drain the water. Let me go drain this water really quick. All right. I'm back. Wait till you have a $13. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, you know what? If it's going to produce what I think it would produce at that point, I'm sure that it'll be all worth it. But yeah, that's crazy. Oh man, the one I want is still at the freaking bottom. All right, I guess beggars can't be choosers at this point. Actually, I'm just going to get this one here. Oh my God. I almost want to plant another one in there. But, fuck it, we will. Let's do one out of the cup. Where did I just put the damn cup? Oh, here it is. A cup of seeds. These are indica, and they were from 2 different strains. A Kush, like a purple Kush, and I don't know what the other one was. All right. Yeah, no, definitely. That's the way to do it. 1 per pot always? All right, well, I cheated. I put 2 in this one just because I don't think the other one's going to work. But I'll yank it out once one of them starts popping up. I know what you mean. Every other one of these has just 1 per pot. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, for shits and giggles, I wonder if I should just plant these out and just wherever. Not to let these germinated ones go to waste. Fuck it. Just go into my neighbors' front yards and just start putting this shit in random places. All right, I guess we add a little bit of water, right, to these? A little water to get them started. All right, let's go throw them in the backyard. Or you're talking about these ones? Yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. Fuck it, they're all germinated. Don't want to waste them. All right, let me get my sandals on. Oh, you know what? I got a perfect place. We'll go to the front yard. Fuck it, let's go to the front yard. Actually, no, let's go in the back. No, you know what? Let's go to the front yard because I know the front yard won't get fucked with because these are just going to get wasted anyways. If you keep a plant alive, it boils down to the genetics. Half might be males that will need to be removed. Right, exactly. No, I know about that. I mean, at this point, they might all be fucking males, and then we're all fucked, right? All right, let's put these other ones over here. Oh, wait. Damn it. I forgot that we covered this bed with rocks. All right, well, that's no longer a bed. All right. Oh, wait. Hold on, there's beds over here. What am I thinking? Do these have rocks? There used to be a tree stump in here. I don't know if there's dirt. There's dirt, but there's rocks on top of it. It won't break the dirt. It won't break the rocks. We'll just go to the backyard where the flower bed's at. All right, we're going to go to the backyard really quick. And then I got to throw some water in those plants too that we just put seeds in. All right. There should be some light back here too so you guys can see. And no, you're not tripping out. That is a humongous flour tortilla just chilling out there. See? It's real. You can eat it. It's nice and fluffy. It's a blanket if you're wondering. All right. Let's go. To the cold. Their first night already. Or do you think I should keep them in like side in a window for right now? For a few days? Or do you think I should just stick them right outside? Oops, did my speaker shut down? Yeah, let me turn it back on. There it is. There, buddy. Okay. Flashlight. Oh yeah, I got one in here. Always. I got a couple of them. I'll just bring them both out. Actually, I got 3 of them. 3 flashlights. Hey, I'm always prepared, right? Eagle Scout, baby. Always be prepared. All right, we got 3 flashlights. Oh, let me make sure you guys aren't going to die. You're at 17%. I might as well get you guys on the battery charger. Okay, give me a second here. All right, cool. Righty. So we got flashlights. Let's go bury these other ones, and then we'll go figure out if we're going to put these ones that have the seeds in them outside tonight, or let them chill inside with some water, and then maybe tomorrow put them outside. As long as the window is 12 hours of light, we'll be fine. That's what, okay. You know what? I might just have to put them. You know what? I think what I'll do is I'll put them, since starting night anyways, I'll put them outside first thing tomorrow. Give them water right now, obviously. But I'm going to put them, I don't want them to be out in the cold tonight. I'm going to let, here's my flashlight. That's not a good one. That one's dying. Let's try the other one. It's the purpose of 3. There we go. Well, at least my 3rd one works a little bit better. All right. Put you guys down right here. Stablest. There we go. All right. All right. Put another one in there. There they are. That's a good one right there. All right. They don't really need light until they break the sale. Damn, Kelly, I'm sorry. YouTube's been lacking on the notifications, so I apologize. put one last one out there. And then I'll just chuck these into the grass and see what happens. There we go. So these were just some extra seeds we had that we're just messing around with. That we germinated. We've got the ones in the pots that I'll just leave inside for tonight, and then I'm going to give them some water. Then tomorrow, I'll probably just put them next to a window. And then I have a few actually that are outside that did kind of break the soil. Or not soil, they broke, they're pretty big. And I already planted those where they're a little bit out of the soil. So those ones I might put directly into the sunlight tomorrow. We don't know yet, Shoot 'em 556. We'll find out. We're kind of doing this kind of ghetto, raw, cheap. Not a lot of effort, time into it. But I'm hoping to identify the female plants between the male once they get a little bit bigger. And then we'll just kind of sort it out from there. Kind of doing a learn as we go. It's my first grow period. We're doing an outdoor grow. We just finished germinating them through a couple of different processes. The leaving them in a cup for 3 days process, and then the moist paper towel for the same amount of time. And both processes did yield germinated seeds. I would say the one with the paper towel grew the little roots a lot bigger and quicker. So I would probably say the paper towel method worked the best. So these ones we're just going to throw into the grass. Go make beautiful buds. Should I throw some into the neighbors? Okay, I'll throw some into the neighbors. Maybe it'll grow behind this shed of theirs. Oh yeah, it landed. All right. Maybe they'll have like a 3-foot plant growing back there. There's a few more. Won't you be my neighbor? Throw a few out here. Throw a few out in the grass. All right, cool. So for shits and giggles, we planted some of the ones that we had germinated just straight into the ground. Which we actually had planted some directly, seeds that weren't germinated directly into the ground that I don't have any clue if they're even germinated popping up. But at least we know we have in each one of these circles a germinated seed that's directly into the ground. And then we went ahead and did our germinated seeds into some small planting plots and did it the right way with planting soil, and more specifically planting soil that's meant for seeds, getting your seeds started. I'll show you guys that if you're just coming in and chat. But those we're going to add some water to and then let those sit just wherever at night, and then tomorrow most likely I'm going to put them next to a window. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, you know, this is a step-by-step process, and pretty much we can just take it one step at a time. But so far, with the help of you guys in chat, we were able to get through the first process, which was getting these bad boys germinated. So, and thank you guys too that have a lot of knowledge or have some tips that have been sharing that in the chat. Like I said, although I might not be using those on this grow this season, just because I'm trying to do it like, you know, as an experiment, you know, if I can get away with just doing it cheap, simple, and easy. But I am keeping those tips and notes in my memory bank, because next year, if everything goes okay this year, I'm going to try for, you know, more professional, better grow. Maybe even try an indoor, like a hydroponic setup. But welcome. All right, so these are the pots that we planted with some of the potting soil. Each one of them, except for this one's got 2 of them. Each one's just got 1 seed. Some of them you can see actually, like I said, some are under the ground still. Some, because these ones that were in the paper towel had some pretty big roots. Those are already I planted just to where they're sticking out. Oh man, I just knocked that over. Shit, I bet you it had the seed in it too. Fuck. Uh-oh. No, I don't see it. Okay. Well, we'll just leave it alone. Whoopsie. All right, we're going to put these outside, and then I got to start vacuuming up in here and cleaning this mess before my mom comes in here and freaks the fuck out. All right, so let's put these on the table so we get these out of the way, and let's clean up our little mess here. Gotta be very gentle with these. I know they look kind of prehistoric, but like I said, we're trying to do this. And we recycled. Did it the cheap way, but we recycled. All right, we got plenty of potting soil left, so I don't know if, this would even be helpful in just throwing on top of the bed once I start, transplanting those. Or just save it for, some more other plants. All right, so let's put this potting soil somewhere where it's not going to dump out anywhere. We'll put it outside, actually, for right now. All right. If you haven't noticed, I apologize. It's nighttime here where I'm at. Whoa! What'd I drop? Oh, that was extended battery. All right, that's not bad. As long as it's not the phone, we're all right. All right, let me get back on Wi-Fi. All right. But in case you didn't hear earlier, we've got a court news update planned for tomorrow. Fingers crossed, I'm hoping to get my hands on some very exciting news that I'm going to be sharing. Worst case, if I don't get it tomorrow, doesn't matter. I'll be getting it, period. Hopefully tomorrow. If not, it'll probably be by next week. But either way, we will be doing a court update for the week tomorrow. The reason I didn't do it midweek like I wanted to and planned originally was just because I was waiting on this other news. And then, if all goes well, once I get done with the stream tonight, I'm going to be getting back with a channel that wants to do an interview with me. I don't know if they're going to have other people on or if it's just going to be me specifically. But if that gets scheduled for this weekend, I will definitely let you guys know what time that's going to be at and what channel you guys can join the chat on. And I would appreciate all my friends' support and everybody's support in there. But again, I don't know. I need to confirm that time and date with the channel. So, yeah, it should be a pretty exciting, busy weekend for the channel. All right, let's get this carefully. I'm not even going to try to recycle that dirt in there. I just want to get this fucking dumped outside and not in here. All right. That kind of worked pretty good. Got a little bit of a mess, but I've got a vacuum. I'll vacuum that up right now. All right. So let's put this outside. We don't need to throw away the trash bag. We'll recycle the trash bag. The bag's good. We just need to take the dirt off of it. So that we'll put this trash bag. Actually, I'll just hang it right now so we can start. All right. got that little ledge there. Ooh, man. I'm lucky. I was surprised I didn't trip there. I figured I was going to trip on something. All right. Let's get this little bit of dirt up. It's going to get a little loud here. Excuse me. Perfect. All right, we're good. We're good in the hood, ladies and gents. So let's just put a little water. I'm going to put a little bit of water on these bad boys. Ooh, I am going to put them somewhere outside because I know the water's going to leak out. Whew, I'm glad I remember that. That would have been a catastrophe if I would have watered them there, walked off, and then tomorrow morning there's just muddy water all over there. Just put this in here. So let's find a spot outside we can put these bad boys at. Here, let me get some lights for you guys. All right. And they said, let there. Oh, yeah, we've got a table out here. Perfect. I'm going to put them on this table right here. Man, I wish there was a little bit more light for you guys. Maybe if I come put you guys right here. Well, Natty like King Kong, I thought he was doing a little bit of streaming wherever he's at right now. I think he went to Thailand, if I'm not mistaken. So if he's, and again, I don't know how long ago that was, so I wasn't aware that he's completely quit streaming, so that's news to me. All right, so I'm going to leave you guys right here really quick. And I'm going to start bringing those plants here, and we're going to set them up on that table and give them some water. And then we'll take a little smoke break. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. Release the beast. Watch out, guys. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. All right, got 2 more plants to bring over here. Oops, you guys need to be on the battery too. I didn't even notice that. All right. Now we just need to water these bad boys. Oh, oh. All right. Oh, I think I just got a message. Oh, yeah, cool. I'm going to accept it right now. Ooh, Rios. All right. Cool. Yeah, I just accepted it, Alex. So you should be able to send it to me. Oh, he made it back to Nuevo Mexico, huh? I wonder how that guy gets back and forth. Costs money to do it. And he supposedly claims he's always begging for it, but who knows? Well, I'll be up in the Albuquerque area for 420 time, so... Maybe we can do an interview with Jimmy and find out exactly if he is going to be coming back to streaming or not. And what's going on with this supposedly warrant out of California. But, we'll... Oh, Dobby, get over here! Dobby, get over here now. I hope you just didn't dig a hole where I think you just dug a hole. Oh, they're starting to get to be little YouTube, they know the camera now. Little YouTube dogs trying to get in that camera. You guys trying to get some of that clout action? Some of that clout time? All right, let's go get some water on these plants here. That way they can start thriving and living and growing and turning into a beautiful bushy plant that'll hopefully be producing months and months worth of entertainment and fun for us. But I'll be happy if I can just get even a blunt's worth, all right? That still makes for a successful experiment. If one of these plants is responsible for growing enough of the magical bean to produce enough of the magical bean stuff to go into a blunt, that will be a successful experiment in my eyes. Dobster. You guys ready to go back inside? All right, you guys go back inside. I need to get these plants some water. Rio, bring your bull over here. No. Rio, come here. Rio, come here. Labs. Rio's always, I'm telling you, man. Rio's always got to have something with them. Watch. No, you can't take that big old bowl with you. All right, let's go get some water on these plants. Magical bean plants. I guess I'll just use my, oh, I wonder if, oh no, I don't know. Actually, I think I have a water bottle. Actually, you know what? To start these off the right way, we'll give it some good water here. We'll give it some of this good. We'll give it some of that. What is this? What are we working with? We'll feed them some of this signature select refresher purified drinking water, baby. Oh man! All right. Yeah, that would not have been cool if it was one of the planners. No, my gosh. That would have been horrible. All right, let me give you guys some light. Why is there not one of these? I need to, like, aim this light over here, but I guess it's aiming towards the pool. All right, so there's my light for right now, okay? So I'll put you guys on the table here, and we're going to feed these guys some purified water. And then I need you guys to, I need you guys to raise your hands and point your fingers towards the air. And I want you guys to give me some of that magical bean energy, okay? We need good energy here. All right, my magical beans. Don't say we didn't give you any water to grow. All right, here we go. Get it ready. Get it going for us, baby. Cheers. Here's to magical bean bushes everywhere. Wow, this stuff holds the water, dude. It doesn't even let the water go down. That's crazy. It's holding the water at the top. Whoa, watch, I'll show you guys. That's pretty cool. I wonder if that does it on purpose. That's why you don't want to bury it too deep. I'm just adding a little bit of water too because of that. Just enough to keep it nice. Whoa, don't want to, well, even though my speaker is waterproof, but. Okay. All right, so we got some water in there. I just put a little bit. Just to let it go down nice. Just keep it nice and let it go all the way down. All right, not going to give it too much water. Very nice, very nice. All right, I think we're good. Oh, I might have to give some water to my basil plant. I got my little basil. Remember the little basil plant we got at the Ag Day? I've got it hanging right here. Let's check to see if we got anything growing yet from this. I might as well just put it next to the other plants for right now. I've got my little garden right here. About to fucking spill water everywhere. There we go. There's NJ's little garden, all right? Let's see, check on our basil. We got any basil growing? Let's see, we planted that basil last Sunday. Ooh, there's like a stick that's going to block it from getting up there. Hold on, let me take that stick out of the way. Damn. All right. I don't see anything yet. But hopefully, we'll see something here. Let's see, we got that Sunday, right? So today is Thursday, so it's been Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's about 4 or 5 days. All right. And I don't know if we need any water in there. No, it feels pretty moist. I think we're good. Wondering if I should put a little bit more water in this or if that was good enough. I think for tonight it's good. All right, I got to get a mister bottle because I don't want to, I think the mister bottles will be a lot easier, especially once you start getting little growth going on. I rather mist. I think it's more gentler. All right, but there we go. I'll leave that water there. We've got our little setup going, our little outdoor grow. We've got a little basil. The rest are some germinated indica seeds. And I'm hoping at some point we'll be able to, differentiate the males and females. That way we can move on to the next process of transplanting these bad boys into our... And let me just show you guys one last time since we've got the light out there. I'm going to switch off. Which, in our part one of this Growing for Dummies series. We already directly put a non-germinated seed into our little outdoor bed. That's literally just native soil with some topsoil mixed into it. And then we did, just for shits and giggles, just add into each one of these little circles a germinated seed directly into the bed, just to see if anything comes up. So let's see. I mean, we've got about, what, 6 containers. So that's 6 plants, 10, about 14 plants, about 14 seeds I've planted, with the hopes of at least 1 or 2 of those plants making it through. Legally, I am allowed to grow, I think it was 6. It's either 4 to 6 adult plants. But that's once they get into adults. Out of these 14 seeds, we're going to pick some of the best. And obviously, they've got to be, what, females, right? And we'll hopefully let those ones grow. And hopefully we'll have some magical bean bushes here in a few months. Yeah, that'll be super cool. Like I said, send those vibes. Zzz. Oh, yes, a person, but technically there are 3. You are right. Now that's thinking right there. But one last little view. We'll say good night. Good night. Should I sing a little lullaby? Just kidding. Aw, see, I even have some now that I even made purposely, like, already out to grow the dirt, you know, like when they start breaking dirt. All right, man. I feel good about this. All right. Cool. And like Rufus said earlier, man, it's just a damn weed. It can't be that difficult, right? And that's, although I may make it seem difficult, the goal of this experiment is to make this the most least difficult, easiest grow tutorial that I can make, you know. And it's not like I'm making it. It's being done purposely because I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing, as you can see. But it's fun because so far I've learned a lot from chat. And look, like I said, we started from some seeds that people were like, oh, those are just some shit seeds, which, hey, we haven't gotten anything yet, you know. But we had already naysayers saying that we won't even get those to germinate, okay? We've already got them to germinate. So, hey, again, thank you guys in chat, all right? I appreciate all the tips, all the support, because we've gotten through step 1. We've gotten through step 2. And now, fingers crossed, we'll be working towards step 3. Oh, let me check it out, Alex. And actually, let me see something here. Give me a second. Let's see something. We just got, somebody sent me a video of their little magical bean bushes. Wow. That's nice. Do you mind if I share that video with the chat right now? Because I think I can do it. I'll wait to see if Alex says if we can. If Alex says we can share it, I'm going to share that video with you, and that that'll be sharing someone's magic beanery bush. But step 2 complete. yeah, we were going to take a little smoke break. Where is my little binky? I think it's back inside. Go grab my binky. Now, it's a beautiful night. Not that it's not going to be cold at all this morning. Or tomorrow morning, excuse me, not this morning. All right. I got one part of the binky. I just need the most important part. All right, my plants. You have a good night. Sleep tight. And don't let no crackheads try to steal you, okay? God dang it. Sorry about that gimbal. Hold on, guys. Let me just get this. All right, there we go. All right, let's go back inside. Nice, nice. Now I'm trying to sound like Borat. I don't know where this accent came from. See, Sunshine, I see where you got me. You got me now with that very nice. Night plant baby Jays. I like that. Rio, where'd you come from? You scared the shit out of me. I always forget Rio always follows me. He's such a good dog. Rio is my guard dog, man. He's my road dog. All right, where did I put my little... Okay, there it is. There it is. The second half to the binky. All right, let's go back outside because it's nice. Go hang out with the tortilla. Come on, Rio. You can hang out outside with this. Rio. There you are. Hey, Kelly, you have a good night. Everybody else have a good night. I'm just going to chill out here, have a few puffs, and we're going to call it a night. I appreciate everybody that hung out with me this evening. Just wanted to come on and share some of the, I guess, part 2, I've dubbed it. But just share some more of my experience here with this kind of little outdoor grow project that we're working on. So, again, I appreciate all my mods for being here, all the members of the jury. I appreciate everybody that has been very supportive of our dono goal on the top left corner. Again, I thank you. We're very close to hitting it. That'll get us originally it's $500, but like I said, for right now, I just want to get going on the road, and then we'll figure out the rest of it and how to get back home. That's the least of my concern. I just want to get out, make some content, show you guys some fun places, show you guys some fun times, which it's going to be a blast. And we're almost there. So again, thank you everybody who's been very supportive of this channel and that dono goal. And I know we'll hit it. And here in a couple weeks, I look forward to bringing you guys some really fun content. What up, Johnny Donuts? Shout out NM. That's what's up. I don't know yet. It's gonna, to be honest with you, for sure Rio, because I'm gonna be going to some places where I know he'd have a blast. And we're gonna be doing some camping. So yeah, I'd love to bring Rio. Dobby, I think for this trip is gonna just not. I don't think it'd be a lot of fun for him, especially if we go out to that music festival. It's gonna be really loud, and Rio doesn't mind loud sounds. Dobby doesn't either, but he's getting old. Yeah, Dobby, once we get them things planted, actually, you know what, just to be dead honest with you, if we get those bad boys, like, let's just say like a foot high, and we're planting them out there, I'm going to be putting a little gate, some chicken wire around that. There's not going to be no ifs, ands, or buts, because I know Dobby for sure will try to fucking yank those out. All right, let's connect my little binky to my other part of the binky, and let's take a minute. Or is it almost, what time is it here? Oh yeah, it's almost midnight for me. So shit, it's already 1 o'clock for my friends on the East Coast. Damn, I didn't realize it was already that late. Shit. Well, thank you guys for staying up with me. Damn. And then like I said, tomorrow, I'm not sure exactly what time. It all depends on when I get some hopefully good news tomorrow. I will be doing my well, it's not going to be a midweek court update anymore. It'll be our end-of-week court update. But that might be tomorrow morning. It won't be early morning, but, mid-morning my time. Or depending on, fingers crossed I get this news, I will be on either maybe mid-afternoon or evening time. But either way, I will be doing a end of week court update with everybody tomorrow, regardless if I get the info that I'm hoping to get. What up, Solid Gido? And sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. Ghetto, Solid Ghetto, Gido. Oh man, I'm horrible at nighttime with names, so. There we go. So cheers to everybody. I wish it was an actual like blunt, but this will work tonight. Well, I'll give you a little bit of some, little kind of, I guess some crumbs, as I call it, little hint or clues as to what I'd be doing. One, we've got a 420 fest that's going to be up in Albuquerque, as a matter of fact. That sounded really badass. Then there's another musical / they call it a liberation fest, because they're celebrating, I guess, the day that they pretty much they legalized medicinal marijuana in New Mexico, which they've had medicinal marijuana for a long time now. It was just, I think, about almost 4 years now it's been since they legalized recreational use. So the following weekend, not 420 weekend, there's a big old music festival. It's next to this lake. It's a camping music festival, and it's celebrating Liberation Day for New Mexico. So although it's not 420, they do encourage, And then we're going to go to the Blue Hole. And then, since we're so close to Arizona at the music festival, I've got something really cool planned, hopefully, in Arizona for you guys. That I'm going to keep a secret. Sunshinery. Yes, I just the other day, I've completed ounce number 2. So that's not too bad. Because let's see, I got those when? March. When was, I want to say April Fool's again. St. Patty's Day was what? April 4th, 15th or 14th? We're about that. So what, a month? 2 ounces in a month? But I'll tell you this. I was rolling big blunts, though. They weren't skiwees, okay? If I was rolling skiwees, probably would have lasted at least like maybe 2 months. So I comfortably got to enjoy smoking some very nice blunts every day for a month for $60. That was pretty good. Man, I was off totally. March 17th. Thank you. Jeez. So for $60, I pretty much got 2 ounces that lasted me just over a month. Not bad. And I got to pretty much smoke as many blunts as I wanted a day. That was pretty good. That was a really good deal. And we got free seeds that we're hopefully going to be using to, produce some more. That would be sweet. I mean, ultimately, I'd like to just be able to grow some pretty decent shit every season so that I don't have to buy any and save my money. Why not? If we can legally grow it and you have a little space to do it. Now, again, you got to remember, just because it's legal to grow here, if you rent, for example, say if I was renting an apartment or a house right now, most rental agreements, because they know that, we're a legalized state, they specifically say that you can't grow. They even say you can't even smoke inside, but yeah, if you rent, most likely, if you want to do it legally, you can't. You'd be breaking your rental contract technically. So that's why I think a lot of people, although they're in New Mexico, why they may not be able to grow it. And then of course, even if you do have the time, or not time, but you have the little backyard, or even if you do it inside, it takes some time and some people are busy. So it's just easier to get it from the dispensary. But me personally, I love growing stuff. I love gardening. And what better reward is to, garden and grow your own shit and then get to consume it, So, and you save money. If we do this right, let's just say we do this right. Okay, and we got 6 plants. If each one of those plants can yield about an ounce, that would be 6 ounces. That's pretty good for me, for my first grow. And if we said an ounce or 2 ounces lasted us a month, but realistically, we can make an ounce last us 2 months. Realistically, we can. That that one grow could technically produce enough green for me to last a whole year. That's not bad. That's assuming 6 plants put out an ounce or more of magical bean bushes. I was watching an interview. You know what's funny, Sunshine? I was watching an interview with Snoop Dogg, and I don't know, it was another rapper. And it was funny because, you know, Snoop Dogg smokes a lot. And he was asking the other rapper, more or less, how many blunts a day do you smoke? And the other rapper said, well, I don't know. I smoke ounces. And Snoop's like, what? And he said, what do you mean ounces? This guy smokes 2 ounces a day. A day. No joke. He says he runs through 2 ounces a day. One, I don't know how you smoke that much weed. And 2, you must have a lot of money if you can afford a habit that is 2 ounces a day. But even, this was the funniest part, is even Snoop himself was like this. But that's a trip, man. And he wasn't even kidding. He was like, ask my assistant, man. They'll tell you. They're the ones rolling it. Sounds like he probably just has an assistant that's all they do is just roll blunts for this guy and make sure he's got a blunt ready whenever he wants it. That's nuts, man. Could you imagine having that much money where you actually have like your own blunt roller? Like, that's fucking crazy. Hey, there you go, Ski. Maybe you could do something with the only thing you seem to... Well, even then, you don't even roll good blunts. So, never mind. You couldn't be a blunt roller. Never mind. Never mind. It's too much wishful thinking. All right, you guys. I think I'm going to call it a night. It's getting late. I'm going to get ready for tomorrow's show. You know me, I don't sleep, so I'll just be up, you know, downloading stuff, getting my itinerary ready. But I look forward to tomorrow's show and seeing all you guys in chat. Again, I appreciate all my mods, all the members of the jury for being here tonight. It kind of was just a last-minute little notification that went out for the stream. I wasn't even really planning on streaming tonight, but I did go and get that soil earlier, and I said, well, shit, I don't have nothing else to do tonight. Let's get everything ready to go, and let's hang out with chat. So, again, I appreciate everybody that took the time out of their Thursday night, hung out with me tonight and the dogs, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. I will keep you guys definitely updated on how this project goes, either through, you know, pictures through the community tab, or, you know, videos, little shorts, or, you know, doing another live like this, like a part 3. Realistically, at this point, we just need to get everything growing, and then the next big step is going to be transplanting. You know what I mean? That's something I'm not very familiar with. I don't really do much of that. When I garden, I usually just plant seed to ground, which, again, is not the best way to do stuff, but we've had a successful germination. That was part 1, which, if you didn't see that VOD, I've got that VOD up. I'm going to do like a little series. So I called it the Magical Bean Journey, #Magical Bean Journey. So we've got part 1 up already. This is part 2 that'll be up. So shout out to my replay crew. And then part 3 will most likely be when we transplant, okay? Assuming we'll be transplanting. Radio silence it is, Tom Space, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, I've got some pretty exciting stuff I hope to break tomorrow, so fingers crossed. Oh yes, we've got a lot of updates. Oh, we do. But yeah, so part 3 will most likely be the transplanting, and then in between, what I'll do, like I said, is just show you guys pictures of everything growing. And you guys are more than welcome to share what you guys got going, because I've already had a few people share some of their pictures and videos, and I'm very impressed, man. Kudos to you all. There's some very, very master growers in this chat that know what the fuck they're doing. So I hope to learn from you guys, and I appreciate you guys sharing all your tips and advice, because there are a lot of people here that are going to be doing first-time grows or doing it now that, do that along with me are also taking that advice, or at least at the minimum reading it. So again, I appreciate everybody that's put in their input into this project. It's much appreciated. like I said, on my end, I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible, but for future reference, I'll keep it up here. All right, you guys, you have a wonderful Thursday. I'm not going to talk you to death. We'll see you mañana. Don't forget to keep your head on a swivel. Check that 6th. Rio wants a butt rub here, so you guys got to give him a butt rub really quick. All right, there's your butt rub from chat. And NJCourts is officially out. You're supposed to say it with me, Rio. Out. There you go. That was a good one right there. I'm sure the neighbors aren't appreciating it right now, but fuck them. Anyways, you guys have a good night. Take care. Peace. I'm out. We'll see you mañana. All right, Rio. You were loud, dude.